We're at Greenford station on the Central Line, which you'll know has the last wooden escalator on the network. Not anymore, it doesn't. It's been replaced with something new and exciting.
Greenford station is the first on the Underground, in fact the first place at any railway station in the UK to get an inclinator. That's right, I said inclinator. That's a real word, or what is actually known as an incline lift, i.e. one that travels at an angle and takes the place of where the old wooden escalator used to be. And it finally brings step-free access to a station at the western end of the Central Line, after a scheme a few years ago to install a regular lift never went ahead.
I mean, the good thing about this incline lift is that it's cheaper to install than a conventional lift. The trouble with a conventional lift that just goes straight up and down, it's not so much the cost of the lift, but it's the cost of the civil engineering. You've basically got to make a great big lift shaft, and that's what costs the money. The beauty of this, of course, is you can use an existing staircase or an existing escalator, and so the cost is a fraction of the cost of a new lift, and of course it's cheaper to run.
That means that Greenford will change from this to this when the next new tube map comes out, and takes the official count of step-free stations on the network up to 67. Right then, time to take a ride.
Note, there's no, 0, 1, it's just one up or down button. It closes and you go up, I think, at about 45 degrees. It goes through an elevation of 17 metres, and actually, I've looked at it, we've timed it, it travels slightly faster than what the escalator does. But of course you have the dwell time at either end where the doors open and close. And we're at the top.
In terms of construction purposes, it's not too dissimilar from what it takes to build a regular lift.
Actually, it uses less power from a regular lift because it's on the incline, so you don't need as much power for up and down. But hopefully it feels very like a normal lift experience, but perhaps slightly more interesting.
It's worth noting though that although this is the first incline lift on the transport network, it's not the first one in London. On the north side of the Millennium Bridge over the Thames, there is already one there, although they do call theirs an inclinator. And although an incline lift isn't suitable for every location on the tube network, similar ones are already being installed as part of the Crossrail stations at Farringdon and Liverpool Street. This is Jeff Marshall for Londonist at Greenford Tube Station.